This video is sponsored by Squarespace. What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. As you can see, the shop is a lot more set up now. We got banners, we got the Evo chilling back there, the TT, and most importantly, the dogs have a fresh new condo. This is the cutest thing ever, and I'm definitely going to be painting that very, very soon. The dogs are living large in their new condo, and today I'm going to be unmodding the Corvette, I guess. I don't know if you remember, but in my Clutch Stickers video, my first ever comp, after one day of practice, the front wheel bearings went bad, and I guess it's kind of a common Corvette thing, and I paid a lot of money to get all of my hubs converted from 5x120 to 5x114 so I could have better offset and run my wheels across all of my cars. I do not have spares of custom hubs, and if I'm at an event and my wheel bearings go out, in Corvettes it's the entire piece. You have to buy a whole new hub to replace your wheel bearings. Mine went bad after one day of practice, and because this is a custom setup, I couldn't just go to the local auto parts store and buy new ones. So I drove the rest of the event with both front wheel bearings all wobbly. That really just made me want to convert the car back to stock hubs and use conversion spacers instead. I originally ordered the conversion spacers from Part Shop Max, but they accidentally sent me regular spacers, and that's why I decided to go full custom machined hubs. But now they have the right conversion spacers out and on the market, so I'm gonna be going back to stock. Never thought I'd be using these guys again, and feel a little bad because I was hitting them to get them out of the car, not thinking I would use them again, but they should be good. So I'm gonna be unmodifying the Corvette, and I think this is the right call. Honestly, it's not a wild build. It's stock LS2, and I just want to be able to drive, get seat time reliably, and if I'm ever at a competition and my wheel bearings go bad, I don't want to be screwed. So I'm gonna be throwing on my dirty old stock front hubs, and then this is the conversion spacer. The setup anyway, even with my machined out hubs, I still needed about an inch of spacers, if you look at that. And the conversion spacer is almost half of this. So once I put these on, I'll probably be able to get away with just running about half an inch of additional spacers, which is about 2 of these. Because when you order the conversion spacers from Part Shop Max, they ended up sending me a bunch of different size spacers that are slip-on to dial in fitment for the car. So I think I'm gonna end up using the conversion spacer and then throwing 1 or 2 of these slip-ons on. And I might not even have to cut the studs again either. So there we go. And I think this will get me to about where I was with 2 of these like crappy slip-on spacers from before. And that's a little bit higher actually, so maybe I'll use a skinnier second one. That is the plan. Technically, I'm unmodifying the Corvette. Right now, I'm only gonna be installing the fronts back to stock, keep the rear how it is, and if it goes bad during a competition weekend, I will have my conversion spacers on hand so I can just go to the auto parts store and buy new hubs if I have to. Luckily, my rotors and everything were just drilled out to fit the 5x114, and they still have their 5x120 pattern, and these are brand new. It is a little sad because this has the upgraded ARP studs. Big sad. Unmodifying cars is not fun, but I definitely think this is the right move, especially since I want to be driving the crap out of this car and competing as much as possible. Before I get into the video, I showed you the banner update. Chris put all of those up. He also organized all the tools, but look at this. But this is definitely one of the coolest updates to the shop. Hey! We got double stacked Celsius fridge loaded with all the energy I could ever need. This is my new jam right now, tropical vibe. It's definitely the vibe. You need to try it out. I think they're probably available in all stores. If not, I have a link in the description below where you guys can get it, and you can use my code as well. But I'm so stoked to have my Celsius fridges. I didn't know where I was gonna put them, and then it dawned on me that I could stack two and just have a massive fridge. So shout out, love you Celsius. And this right here are gonna be boards for every car. You can kind of see the Corvette one. This is all old stuff, but I'm gonna have Corvette there, maybe like Evo 350Z there. RX-7, maybe right there, because the RX-7 is coming to Florida. I'll tell you guys more about that later, but yes, my California cars are coming here, so I'm gonna have to get more boards of to-do lists for all of my cars, but Chris hung those up, and I love them. If I don't have a tool, this is what I have to go through. We live in a swamp. All for this.
I'm gon' ball no pick up. That I ate those they live for. Talking on my back, go figure. Whole team eats from splitter. Never was the one to go flicker. No face, no case, no pictures. For place, big stakes, my dinner. Flip that, Canal Street, flip bags. Last week, old money, this week, new racks. Never buy none more. If I can't afford to gift wrap, stunning in your foreign car. You keep riding rental tags. Heard you roll the other lean, we are not the same. Couple thousand in my pocket, this pocket chick. Rubber bands on my arm, this is not for play. I put 20 on the crib, while you cop a chain. I know they hated or love it. You know I love when they hate it. Last year was living basic. Haters on the other side. 3 up, read between the lines. Know I got some angels with me. Made it through some evil times. Late night on some fever time. For this bread, I need love. I can't lock your seat line. Freak time. Brainstorm. You can assume what you change.
I gotta pause really quick because I just got my new 22s that I wanted to try out in the front. So before I finish putting on the new hubs, the rotor, the caliper, all that jazz, I'm gonna swap the springs real quick. I've actually never swapped springs on coilovers before. I know Adam has. I am really excited to try 22s in the front. I have 10K in the rear. In talking to Matt Field, he really recommended me trying some 22s in the front. He said it should transform the car and make a big difference. While I am unmodding my car in a way, I will also be modding it with 22K spring rate in the front, and I'm gonna test out at the next track day. Chris is gonna do us the honors of lowering the car, and we'll see just how much I have to adjust ride height. I'm not sure where it's gonna be.
Now we wait.
Now we wait.
Huh?
Oh, you're good, keep going.
That's it.
That's it? I really hope this is so, oh my God, it is all the way down on the front. Yo, I am monster trucking. What did I do? I can stick my entire arm in there. That's my hand. This video is sponsored by Squarespace. It is the all-in-one platform to build a professional website, online store, or portfolio. All sites are optimized for mobile, so your content automatically adjusts and loads great on any device. And every Squarespace website and online store also comes with integrated features and guides to help maximize your SEO and get found. To go ahead and try it for yourself, just head over to squarespace.com/Collette Davis or use my code Collette Davis for a free trial and 10% off your first purchase. All right, it's the next day. Because my Corvette was turned into a monster truck in the front, I'm just going to bottom out the shocks on each side and then we should be good.
Yeah, that's not bad. What do you think?
If I drive around, I might go a little lower once it settles. I mean, it's a lot better than it was. It doesn't look totally like a monster truck. I can't fit my entire arm under there. Car is all bottomed out. This is as low as it's gonna get unless I get different length springs for the car, but it doesn't look bad. And it still might have a tiny bit more to settle. And I think spacer-wise, as long as it doesn't hit the arms or any part of the kit or the car, we should be fine. I'm gonna drive around a little bit, let the suspension settle, and maybe do a donut or so, but fitment looks so much better.
We is going on the other side. We gonna meet her on this side. Oh, good.
Looking forward to getting this beast on the track now to test everything out. I'm hoping with such a big change the car will be a lot more responsive and I hopefully won't have to run like 60 PSI in the front anymore, put some more grip into the rear and go for it. The next track day is hopefully gonna be within the next week or so, so I'll be able to feel it out very, very soon. I will see you guys in the next one.
On my own, no fixer. I'm gon' ball, no pick up. That I8 doors, they lift up. Talking on my back, go figure. Whole team eats from split up. Never was the one to go flick up. No face, no case, no